Good morning, everyone. This is Jody. I'm here to show you my spring journal. I finally finished it. It's still spring, so at least until they say the first of summer has started, I'm going to say it's still spring. So anyway, this is my spring journal, and it's really a chunky monkey. Got probably a little carried away with filling it up, as you can see. So this is the top, or the front cover, I should say. There's a little heart here that I embellished with some embroidery and a little bow that matched the quilt fabric of the heart there. And it's going to be kind of hard to hang on to because, like I said, it's really a chunky monkey. So this is a little tag here with some writing paper on the back, straw paper. And there's another little tag that goes in this little lace pocket here too. And this is one of my digitals in my shop, and it has a couple of tags in here. There's one there, and you can write on the back of those too. I'm not going to try to put those back in there. And there's another one here. I've used some Artie Mae's, her little spring labels, or I don't know what you call those. Are they labels? Kind of, I guess. And then there's this page here. This has just a blank sheet in it. It's just a file folder, piece of cardstock, something like that. And so you can add your own pictures, you can write on it, I just left it totally blank. Sometimes in a journal I wish there was just one piece that was totally blank for me to put on whatever I wanted to put on it. And then this is a journaling card here that you can write on with a little belly band, little stickles to add some bling to it. This is an expanded envelope here that opens up with a little piece of Velcro, and it opens up into 3 envelopes, so you can hide some little treasures in there. And then this page has a tag here with writing space on the back there. And it kind of was just a fluke. I put a piece of a vellum pocket on here. And when I got it on there, I went to reach for this piece of paper to pull it out of there. And it's just how it came out. The paper, that's on the paper. It's not something you can pull out. Had to laugh at myself. I'm like, okay. And so here's a little heart on there. And this is a little flip out of sorts with a little tag here. You can add a picture there or a quote or something. And this is a journaling card here with writing space on the back. A little lace pocket. And there's another one of Artie Mae's little tags or phrases, I guess you call them. Excuse me. And here's another little pocket that I embroidered. This was some quilting, an old vintage quilt that I had. And so I cut some pieces out of it and made a little pocket there. And this is a little notebook. I actually had, it was kind of funny, I had some pages that I printed, one of my digitals, and my printer was acting up, so it had lines on it. I was like, oh, so I had to regroup and do the print head clean thing on my printer. But then I had all these papers with lines on them. I'm like, what am I going to do with those? So I thought, well, you can write on those. So I made a little tablet of sorts with them, so you can write on the lines on the pages. They kind of have a line there. So, and this is a little guest check tag there. I can write in the back of that. And those slip in that pocket there. This is a fabric flip here, some fabrics that I had. This is one of the trims that I got in Aruba. It went back in January. This I tacked down because it wouldn't stay where I wanted it to, I guess. And so, yeah, you can hide some little treasures back there. And this is a flip out. This is an envelope, an altered envelope that I added in here. And then there's a tag in here too. A little spring tag, a little blue butterfly on it with writing space on the back. And this is just a piece of coffee dyed paper for a writing space. How does that open? Oh, there we go. There, so you can just write on that. And then put it back together and slip it back in its little spot there. And this is an embelly clip here that holds this little envelope. And it is just, I think this is some of my coffee dyed paper, actually green dyed paper, I guess you call it. That's a digital in my shop. This is a little journal card here. You can write on the back. And that goes back in there. It has kind of a little tuck right there. There's a little piece of lace there, and that tucks underneath of there. There's a little bird dangle there. And this was just an embellishment. I actually found this in my stash of something that I had cut and not used a long time ago and added some gems to it. And this is the other side of the embelly clip, and it has a journaling card too. There, and you can write on the back of that. Put that back up in there. And some little gems here. And this is a little, I guess a little note card you can write on here too. And on the back, I guess, if you'd like. And a little lace pocket here. This pocket was made with a doily. And I think it's, yeah, I glued it down because it was real thin. So, and these are actually, well, not the bird. Well, yeah, the bird is too, I think, but I cut it out. I fussy cut it out of one of these other pages. But these papers right here, this is a digital in my shop too, so. And this is a 3-tag page here with all kinds of little places to write. There's those tags, all 3 of those. And then these have little tags in them too. They have little, they're kind of hard to see actually because I used a white vellum for the tab. But you can write on the back of those. They each have a little tab there. And a little bow. And here's the other one. And then there's actually a dangle on this one too. With a little green stone and a couple little stones down there and a little, I don't even know what to call those. Just a dangle, I guess. And this one has another guest check tag here you can write on in this little tuck here. And this is another pocket here. This is an Edith Holden page and a little tag here you can write on. And this is a little tag with a lady on it. You can write on the back of that. And this is, again, one of the digitals in my shop. And this little ribbon embellishment there. And this is a journaling card here. You can write on the back of there. This is a collaged sheet I did with just some old scrapbooking paper that I had, and actually some old digitals too, I think, just scraps laying around. And this is, this page I stenciled on and then added this little pocket and some, this is like velvet ribbon. And this little tag here, and then you can write on the back of that. Okay, and here's another tag here. This is an decoupaged dictionary page, yeah. And a little tag here with the dangle on it there and a sweet little bow at the top. You can write on that too. I think these are, this tag was one in my shop, or one that I made. I don't know if it's my shop though. And this is a little watering can full of flowers. This is where some of the bulk came in at. I didn't plan that out so good because it's really bulky right here. And this is a big giant tag in there with the big yellow butterfly on it. And a green little topper. And this is, there's a couple things going on in here. There's this tag here. You can write on the back of that. I think that's one of my digitals too. Big, like, sunflower page there. And this is an envelope, and it has just a piece of writing paper on the inside for journaling. Of course, there's plenty of room to put, you know, all your treasures and pictures, or, you know, souvenirs or whatever. And so this goes back in there like that. And this page is, there's a tuck here, a vellum tuck with some ribbon on it, or lace. And this is a little pocket here with a little tag. You can write on the back of that. I don't remember who showed this tag, how to make this tag, if it was Tina or Roxy at Roxy Creations. I don't know. I don't remember. And this is actually a oh, pardon me, a S&H green stamp book that's been embellished, and there's a little flip on the front of it. Why do you always have to sneeze when you're doing a video? I tell you. And this page here, this has a belly band here, and there's another big journaling card here. You can write on the back of there. And then this is a pocket here with a sack. This is actually made out of a little sack with a tag in it here, and a little dangle here with a locket and a key and a little umbrella, and a little lady there with her umbrella, and then you can write on the back of that. And that's tucked in there, and then inside of the sack there's actually two parts. You can put something else in here, but here's a journaling spot in the bag too, back there. And then there's a little cellophane bag here I made out of some vellum, and it has this is just, I don't think this opens, no, kind of felt like it did there, but no, this is just a journaling card there. You can write on the back of that, and it tucks in there, and there's a little tag in here too. There we go. Okay. And here's another pocket here. It has some tags in it. You can write on the back of those too. And this is one of the clusters that I made for to go in here. And here's a part of that other half of the big pocket. There's a tag in there. Can write on the back of that. And there's some little tags here. You can add your own photos or whatever you need to do there. And then there's a little envelope in here with a little tag and a ticket in there. And that goes right in there. And this is a little tag here. Actually, this is a good size tag here. You can write on the back of it, and it has a pocket at the top up there to tuck it into. And again, this is one of my digitals that's in my shop. And this is a little envelope here with the cellophane, and this comes out. This is the a journaling card here you can write on with a tab on it. And that goes in there. And then behind that is a tag in there too with journaling space on it. So that goes back in there. And then this one is a flip out, goes this way. And there's a couple tags in here. And then one of those to hang out here. This is a journaling paper here. You can write on the lines there. That one has lines on it. And it's kind of a double belly band here with some bling on the sides. And those are the tags on the inside. That's just the decoration there. And this page, I just really like that little bird, so I didn't cover it up. However, there is an embelly clip here, so you could stick something up underneath of there. There's it would hold, of course, anything, you know. But I just really like that little birdie, so I didn't want to cover him up. So you can just hang out there, little birdie. Oh, and here's another dangle too on that tab for that card. And there's the other half of the embelly clip, and there's another tag to write on there. A guest check journaling card, I guess that one is. And here's a little pocket here with, this is another cluster that I made. And this has a little sunflower dangle on it and a gem. And this is a little book, a little notebook of sorts you can write in. And then there's a journaling card here too. And there's a tag as well. So now it all goes back in that little lace pocket. I just love that, those little ruffles. Those are so cute. And then, now we're getting to the back of the book, so it's going to be harder to show you. This is just a tuck here I made out of one of those picture wheels. And this is a journaling spot here on the back. It's just a piece of old stationery. And here's a little journaling spot here with a little lady on it. You can write on the back of there. I think this was some of my coffee dyed paper too in my shop. That's a digital in my shop too. And a little tag here to write on. And a little butterfly. And this is sewn in, or actually it's glued in. It's a little journaling spot. This is another one of those pages that goes with that kit. And this is a journaling spot there too, and it just ties in here. I don't want to untie that because I'll probably never get it tied back the way I had it. I'll have to put that in there when I'm done because that takes a little finagling. Here's a little tiny skinny tag, or I should say a long skinny tag, and it has a little dangle on it as well, a couple little bows, and a little heart, pink heart gem in a little bag. This is a vellum bag. And this is a journaling spot here too. Open it up and write inside of it with a little decoration on the back. And it slides back in here. That. This has a little tab on it right here. And this is another part of that kit, another one of those pages in my kit. And this has a journaling card there, or a tag. You can write on that. And a couple of tickets here in this little pocket. And this is a journaling, this is actually an index card that's been embellished and slipped in there, so you can write on that. Excuse me. And this is another one of those clusters that I made. This is a lace pocket here with lace and a little butterfly and a little gem there on top. And it has a journaling card in it as well. Lots of room for additions too, except it's pretty chunky already. And this is another one of those little embroidered pockets that I made out of that vintage quilt. This is a little postcard. You can write on the back of that. A little tag here. You can write on the back of that. And this is another a journaling sheet. Tucks in there. There we go. This is part of that kit too, this lace. I believe it is. Now that I say that, I'm not sure. This one is, for sure. This is a tag here with a little vellum embellishment on it. And this is actually a decoupaged page here where there's two pockets that match. And it has another tag in it too here on this side. And then there's this one. This has a journaling page in it, journaling card in it with a that has a quote from the Edith Holden book. And there's like lined paper on the back of that. And that slips in there. I like that little bird too. There we go. And this one is a little tuck here. There's room for a tuck back here, and then there's also a pocket right here too that these were in. This is just a little layered tag, which these actually move, so you can turn them around and journal on them. You just have to watch out for the little Brad. But yeah, that tucks in there. Actually, it goes in the, I guess it really doesn't matter. It could go in either place, the tuck or the envelope. And this is a little corner spot here. Where did I get that? I think that was from G. Kerr. She had a free digital the other day that I found intriguing, so I made a couple little corners to add a little tag up there. There's a little journaling card there, and a couple of little tags here. You could write on the back of those or add photos or whatever. And there's 4 of those there in one of those Tim Holtz slots. This is a writing page here that's been embellished around the outside, and you can write on there. And this is a little notebook of sorts. It's kind of just added to the page. There's another one of those little corner holders that G. Kerr had on her freebie page. And then this is a little pocket. can add in there, and a couple of little notebook pages for writing there. And then this is blank here, so you could add your own pictures, your own anything really, souvenirs, another pocket. And this is actually a writing board here tucked in this pocket, and you can use it throughout the book since it's so chunky. You might need that to write on some of the things, although most of them come out. But anyway, so yeah, there's my my spring journal. That's the back page with its lace on it, and you can see it's pretty chunky. But yeah, that's my spring journal, and I'll list it in my shop, and if anybody takes a fancy to it, that's where it'll be. Okay, and I'll have all the links down below. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.